All right, guys, welcome, guys, and I'll be sharing my shadow entry pattern with you people today. But before I continue, I'd love you to subscribe to my channel, turn on your bell icon so that whenever I upload videos related to Forex trading, you will be notified. And also like and comment on this video if there is any other explanation you want me to do, so you better understand what I'm about to show you. Feel free to drop the comment on the comment section, okay? Alright, without much delays, I'll go straight into the content right away. Okay, now I've been sending signals. See, so many of my people asking me from my signal group, please teach me your shadow entry pattern. And I decided to make this video so as to show them how I get in and out, my stop loss, limit, take profit, everything you need to know about my entries. How I get my signals and everything. So stick with me till the end of this video. Don't skip any part of it if you don't want to miss any information. Okay, and also for you to be able to manage your trade effectively regarding this strategy, you will need to watch the money management strategy I made. Go check my playlist. You see money management. Watch that video on how I manage my trade. Watch that video before you go ahead applying this strategy sharing with you today. Okay, let's go straight. Before you trade my shadow entry pattern, you need to know how to spot out key levels, supply and demand. You need to be able to spot out key support and resistance level. Alright, let's continue.
Alright guys, so now regarding my shadow entry pattern, okay, so you need to look out for support and resistance level in H4 or D1. Alright, you need to look out for key levels in H4 or D1. Alright, but for this video I'll be using H4 to show you how my shadow entry pattern is. And very important, you are buying at the support and you are selling at the resistance level. Alright, so you buy at the support and you sell at the resistance. Alright, for buy you want to look out for support. So let me mark my support. For example, I want to buy, so I place my horizontal line at this level. Alright, so now once I have marked that level, I want to switch to M1 or M5 and then start looking for my entry pattern. Alright, so here was when the price get to this level. This was where the price get to the support level in M1. So once I see this, I'll start looking for my entry pattern. All right, so here is it. My first entry pattern is this. I want to see price come down to that support level and pull back, create a liquidity here, come back, take off that liquidity and create another liquidity, come back, sweep off that liquidity. And once that is done, I will now start looking for entries. I will start looking for entries. What I'll be looking out for is to see price break the current liquidity zone that has been wiped off. I want to see price after taking liquidity at least twice, which happens here. After taking liquidity at least twice, I want to see price reverse back and break resistance level, which happened here. Then I will buy at a pullback. All right, I don't know if you understand. Let me explain again. Now I've already marked my support level in H4 and now I'm in M1. I want to see price pull down to that level, and once price is at that level, what I want to start looking out for is trap. I want to see where people are about to be taken out, and for this one you can see price came down, pull back up, create a trapping zone here. All right, create liquidity here, and then come back, took people that were in for a buy here, took them out. After taking them out, you can see it created another liquidity here, which is this very one. Then price came down, took them out. You can see it took them out before coming back and then move to the upward side. All right, so what you are looking for is you want to see this happen. You want to see this happen. At least you want to see people's stop loss being taken off for at least twice, for you to start looking for buy. All right, you want to see people stop loss being taken for at least two times, for you to start looking for buy. So in this case, price came down, pull up, create liquidity here, came back, took them out, create another liquidity here, came down, took them out before price pull up and break this current resistance. Then I place my buy order at the pullback. All right, that's the first entry. Very simple, very simple. If you want to confirm what I'm saying, back test this strategy and you will see this always playing out. Sometimes it will not even get up to 2-3 liquidity. Sometimes it will only clear once, but for you not to be trapped on the second set of liquidity that is going to be cleared, you need to wait for it to happen at least twice. Okay, so that was my first entry pattern. You see price at the support level, and then price took off this liquidity, come down, took off this one again. So you want to look for price to come break this resistance, which was support before, and then you buy at a pullback. All right, so now that's my first entry pattern regarding my shadow entry strategy. All right, here is my second entry pattern. After marking your key level, you want to see price come down, and all of a sudden price move up and break at least 2 resistance level, which happen here. You can see the first resistance here, second here, and third here, and you see what happened. Price pull up and broke this first one, second, and even third. So once you have this happen, you want to measure from the bottom here to where price is. Once it has broke 2 resistance level. If it's above 20 pips, then that's to tell you the buyers are in control. All right, so now what you need to do is you place your buy limit order at this level, at the second to the last support. Place your buy limit order there and wait for price to come back to that level. Like what you see, price came back to that zone and it respected that zone. See, price, after price moved up to this point, coming back, it respected that zone. All right, you can see when price move up, coming back down, it respected that zone, and then boom. So all you need is to place your buy limit order right at the second to the last support level. All right, so that's the second entry pattern. Don't forget, you want to see price come down to your support level, and then all of a sudden you want to see a pullback, break first resistance, second resistance, and you measure from this level to this level. If it's above 20 pips, that means the setup is valid. That means buyers are in control. So you place your entry right here. At this second, at the second to the last support, and once price come back to that level, you will see it will reverse. And make sure you apply the money management I shared with you. If you haven't watched that video, go back and watch that video so that you know the right way to manage your trade regarding this strategy. Okay, now let's head over to the third entry. All right, so here is the third entry. We didn't have it happen here, but the third entry pattern is this. You want to see price come down to your support level, pull up, and then all of a sudden you see price move up, took off this high, took off liquidity here from people that had entered for sale, for people that has entered for sale, then took off this liquidity here, come down again, took off this liquidity here again. All right, took off this liquidity here, and you see price pull up and break this zone. All you want to do is to buy at the pullback, full margin. So that's how simple it is. All you need to do is to buy at a pullback to this point. All right, so now we didn't have it happen here, but out of these three entries, one will play, one must be, and they are all effective. Out of these three, one will definitely play out. Okay, one will definitely play out. You see price create a trap here for sellers to believe that price is in a downward trend, it will still continue. Then all of a sudden you see them come back, take off the liquidity here. Buyers will now say, okay, it's time to buy, and they will be in. All of a sudden price come down, took them out of the trade, and now there is no hope. Traders will be confused of what to do, and all of a sudden you see price move up and continue. to where you were predicting before. So don't be ignorant whenever you see this happen. Use this strategy that I am showing you to take advantage of what they are doing. So that's it, guys. Those are the 3 effective entry patterns, effective shadow entry patterns that if you stick to, you make a lot of profit, guys. If you stick to it, you make a lot of profit, guys. So let me continue from the first one. Okay, so remember the first one is this. All you want is to look out for where people are going to be taken out. Yeah, want to look out for where people are going to be taken out. Yeah, so once you've seen where people are being taken out, for example, here, and then here, all right. So all you want is you want to look out, wait for price to, after taking out people's stop loss, you want to see price pull back up, break the resistance level, come back here, and then you buy. All right, so that's how simple it is. Very simple. All right, so for the second entry, you want to see price coming down to the support level. All of a sudden you see a pullback, break the first resistance, break the second resistance, then you measure from the bottom to where the price is currently at the moment. If it's above 20 pips, if it's above 20 pips, then the setup is valid. All you need to do is you place your entry the second to the last support. All right, so when price come down to that zone, you will see price will now reverse and start going up. You also don't forget to apply the money management I shared with you, right? So for the third entry, you want to see price come down to support level in H4. Let's assume this is your support level in H4. You want to see price come down to that level and then create a trapping zone for sellers. Move up, take them out here, and then come down, take people that were in for buy. Once you have this happen, now mark the previous zone that was broken and wait for price to break it to the upward side, come back, you buy. All right, so that's how simple it is, not difficult. I hope you understand, guys. I hope you understand. If you have any challenge, if you have any question, if there is any place you don't understand, feel free to ask me question. Drop your comment. Any question you have, drop it on the comment section and I will answer you.
For sell, you also follow the same process, guys. So assuming you want to sell, so once you've marked your resistance level in H4, so that's your resistance level. So all you need now is to switch to M1, or M5. You want to wait for price to get back to your resistance zone. Yeah, okay, so this was when price get to our resistance level. So immediately the price is at our resistance level, we want to be set for our entry pattern to be played out. We want to be set for our entry pattern to be played out before we go for a sell. All right, so right here you can see what happened. Price came up, gave us a pullback, and create liquidity here. So people saw this and went in for a sell, and all of a sudden price moved up, took their liquidity above here, and then pulled down again, and people came in, and price went up, took them out with this long wick you see here. And once that happened, you now be set for your entry. You will now be set for entry, but first of all you want to wait for a confirmation. You want to wait for a confirmation for you to go for a sell. Look out for this. You can see there liquidity was taken, and here again liquidity was taken. So now all you want to do is you want to wait. After this happen, you want to wait for price to come back and break this support level, which was previously resistance. Then you sell at a pullback. All right, so that's very simple. So let me do the explanation again. You see here, I assume yes, you see this is your resistance level that you've marked in H4. So now you want to wait for price to get to that level and then start creating liquidity. And then once it started creating liquidity, you want to wait for the liquidity to be wiped off at least twice. Then you wait for price to reverse back to the previous resistance, which is now support. You wait for price to break it, and then you sell at the retest. All right, so that's how simple it is. If you look at this, what happened here, you can see that the same thing happened. When price came to the resistance level, it broke the resistance, and then coming, it created liquidity. So people were in for a sell. Price went up, took off the liquidity, and when it took off that liquidity, it created another liquidity here, and some people were in, put their stop loss above the shadow, and what you can see what happened. Price now went back and kissed their stop loss, and they were no more. At this point they were confused if price is going to continue going up. And what happened next is price came down and break this previous resistance, which is now support, broke it here, you can see, broke it here and retest, then come back down. So that's how simple it is. You just apply the strategy. All right, just apply the strategy once you see this happen. So the second strategy is you want to see price get to the resistance level. You want to see price get to the resistance level. All right, so let's still use this place as an example. You see price get to resistance level, and you want to look out for this, and all of a sudden you see price came down. You want to see price come down and break at least 2 support. So once you have this happen, you want to measure from year to year. If it's above 20 pips, that means the setup is valid. All right, because if price was to go up, was to continue going up, it should have, when coming down to this place, it should have reversed from here, but it didn't. Coming down to this level, it should have reversed from here, but it didn't. But price, instead of price reversing, you see price keep pushing down, break this support and break this other support as well. So immediately this happened, you should know that you should know that buyers are in control. You should know that buyers are fully in control. All right, so now all you do is you place your sell limit order at the second to the last resistance, and once price get there, it will now fall. All right, so that's the second entry pattern. All right, so now the third one is you see price get to your resistance level in H4. You see price get to your resistance level which you have marked in H4. So now you want to see price come down, take these people here that were in for buy, trying to follow up the trend. People that were in here for buy, trying to follow up trend, price came down, stop them out, and then people that were in here already for sell, price return back, take them out. All right, once you have this happen, you want to mark out this zone, and if price come down, break that zone, you sell at the retest. All right, you sell at the retest. All right, so once price came down and break this previous resistance, which is now support, upon the retest you sell. All right, so that's how simple it is. Apply the 3 entry patterns once you see it being played out. All right, and make sure you apply the money management I shared with you. If you haven't watched that video, make sure you go back and watch the video. Make sure you go back and watch the video, and whenever you are in, you apply the money management, guys. So that's all for now. I hope you've been able to learn a new thing, and I will be much happy if you can appreciate me by subscribing to my channel, so that you encourage me more on sharing my strategy and how I go about this. All right, bye for now, guys.